We do things for seniors such as home health care. We have counselors here. We have a program for people with dementia. It's really a respite for families. We have the Meals on Wheels program. We have our senior centers. We do classes. We do blood pressure checks. We do anything a senior needs to help him or her to live their best life. That means that we have to be at the top of our game and make sure that we provide all the services, be ready for seniors, and help them to continue to live happy, healthy lives.
A doctor, he and his wife moved here 20 some odd years ago. And when he started to decline, he refused our services because he didn't need that help. He could do it on his own. Now, his wife had passed the year before. Eventually, his family convinced him that we could come in 1 day a week, which we did do. And this seems to be the pattern too. If they allow us in 1 day, they see what we can do. And then we started 2 days a week, and then it built to 3 days a week. And then he was walking with the caregiver, and we ended up giving him 24-hour care. And they were our first member that received 24-hour care. And we were in their home with 3 shifts, and the family helped guide us. They were all there while we were there. And that particular doctor, he did pass away, and our home health aide was with him in the home when that happened. So it was really a great experience to work with that family.
I would tell you that there's a humanity issue with taking care of seniors. And we have 400 seniors on a waiting list, already pre-qualified by federal standards, that we are not able to service. And I think, gosh, a waiting list for people that want a meal, that need in-house bathing or services, want to stay in their home, don't want to go to a nursing home. And if they can get services, we can make the difference between them staying at home and going to a nursing facility. So it's tough for me to think that there's 400 people in our community, they're eligible for our services, and there's not the budget to do it. We quantified the number of clients we served in our budget and came up with a number of $750 per client. That doesn't include transportation, which is a big part of what we do, but just the core stuff, the in-house services, what we do here with Alzheimer's patients and activities for people. And that was more like 1.6 million, and the number of people we served at $750. So that is an opportunity for people. I said it's an SOS. I mean, that we have this waiting list. So support our seniors, an acronym SOS. So my thoughts were, we need to eradicate that list. We need to peck away at it and take that list down to not being a list. That if you need services from Council on Aging in Nassau County, they're available.
A couple of years ago, we had a man come to us, Janice met him, and he said, "I'm about to lose my home." And Janice said, "Well, tell me the story." And he said, "Well, I don't remember where he lived, but somewhere right here in town, and in a fairly old home, and he had a back porch that was literally falling off his house. It was literally about to fall into the ground. And he said it's in such bad shape that when the insurance company came out to look at my home, they told me they would no longer continue my home insurance because it was in such bad shape." Well, then when I went to the bank and told the bank that was going to happen, the bank said, "Well, if the insurance company won't insure you, we're going to call your loan." And the man didn't have the money to complete the chores or to pay off the loan. So he came to us. We have a program called CHORE. And the CHORE program is a small group of people, volunteers, who work with different individuals and families in town to help them complete some chores, some physical chores around their home. And Janice fairly quickly pulled a team together, half a dozen people, and in 3 days, they completely rebuilt the back of this man's home. He called the insurance company back in. The insurance company said, "This is fantastic, we'll continue your insurance." He went to the bank said, "Great, we won't call your loan." And the man then and now has a home to live in that he wouldn't have had if it hadn't been for this organization.
We had an older lady who was already impaired on one of her sides. On her left side, she had shoulder surgery on her right side, and lives alone, lives in our subsidized housing, and she didn't have any family, any friends locally. So she needed home delivered meals, and we were able to go out there, not only to bring the meals to her for the home delivered meals, but also to have that contact. And actually, as it turned out, she was able to have a meal daily, Monday through Friday. So she had somebody coming into her home, checking on her, making she was okay and safe, and able to provide for her needs nutritionally. It spoke to my heart to know that what we do every day, even just a small thing like delivering meals, changes people's lives for the better.
We serve the entire population of Nassau County, and whoever comes here to Nassau County, everybody. It's general public transportation. We are here for anybody and everybody. We serve a gentleman who is a dialysis patient. He has this very special treatment for dialysis. Unfortunately, that treatment is not available in Nassau County, so he has to go to Jacksonville. It's a long way. It's a bit of a logistical concern on our issue for us to get him down there and back 3 days a week, but his family can't do it. He can't afford taxi or other private transportation services, so we do it. And his family tells us all the time, he just, especially during holiday seasons when they're extra busy, that they really, really appreciate what we do for him.
We are the hidden secret here on Amelia Island for people that are taking care of their loved ones that have a form of dementia. It's a program where people can come each day in a social atmosphere to have fun and to be engaged. You know, with dementia, we're losing our mind, we're losing what we have, and to be able to stay engaged and to be with others and be social is so important. So to keep people engaged, families tell me that by coming to the club, as we refer to the Adult Day Healthcare Program, it's a win-win situation. They're in a social environment, doing fun things, and keeping engaged, and people need to feel validated. So I feel that at the Council on Aging, we're trying to meet the needs of all different people, all different seniors as we age. So that's why I'm here. I love what I do.
My neighbor lives with her son and daughter-in-law, and she is pretty much blind, so to speak. And she tells me this is the highlight of her day, coming to the Council on Aging. And she comes every day. They come and pick her up about 8 o'clock, and they drop her off about 1. When I come in to talk to her, she has a smile on her face, and everybody is sort of surrounds her and protects her. In our community, we don't have many people her age. And there's absolutely no socialization because both her son and daughter-in-law work. And she would be with a caretaker, or else she'd be in a nursing home. To me, and I saw this with my own mother, socialization is a huge thing. My mom was a lifelong volunteer until she passed away at 92. She volunteered all the time. And I think one time I said to her, you know, you should get paid for that, kiddingly. And she said, Barb, this is my lifesaver. Socialization to me is a huge thing. That's what saves people. That is a key.
We are bursting at the seams here. We have been here for 30 years. We have outgrown this facility. We have staff sharing offices, and we really need the space. We have seniors just knocking at the door, waiting to have new programs. We have new opportunities at the new building. We are moving from a 7,500 square foot building to a 25,000 square foot building. We're going to be able to provide a lot of wonderful services, such as congregate meals. We're going to have classes. We're going to have photography. We're going to have computer classes. We're going to have a media lounge. People can actually come in and bring their laptops, bring their tablets, and have fun. We're going to have dancing. We have so many opportunities at the new building for our seniors, and we're so excited about it. And without our community, this would not be possible. My goal is to make sure every senior in Nassau County receive all the services, the care, and everything they need in order to live long, enriching lives. That is my goal. There's no reason why we can't help more seniors. We're going to have the space, we have the compassion, we have the passion, we have everything that we need in our community. We have a very giving community. And I'm looking so forward to this being the pivotal year for the Council on Aging, so we can march in that building, help our seniors, and open our doors to everyone who needs us. I'm so excited about